Okay, Wrestling Isn't Wrestling is a phenomenal mockumentary done by Max Landis. The last name should sound familiar. Chock full of a tremendous amount of cameos. You could probably do a video alone, just annotating it and throwing in cameos. A lot of it deals with, and someone says, wrestling's fake, right? And he goes off into his partial love of professional wrestling by more or less saying it's everything. It's drama, it's comedy, it's action, it's a live stunt show, it's comic books, it's everything that we love in the world of fiction, just of the fact that it's trying to play itself off in the mind of something like, well, it's not a sport. Well aware of the fact that if I hit someone with a sledgehammer, probably going to kill them. If I drive somebody head first into concrete, probably going to have killed them. If I throw steel steps, which range anywhere from 80 pounds to 110 pounds to 400 pounds, I'm going to kill them. I'm well aware of these things. So he did a documentary pretty much going with the life of Triple H. Entirely done like as kayfabe as you can have it be. And dialogue is super over the top. I mean, it's crude. It is not PG. He does actually make fun of it, going from the way DX used to talk to the way they end up having to talk during the PG era. But it is a fantastic 25 minutes. I recommend almost every single wrestling fan watch this. Are you gonna love it? Probably not. As a Triple H mark, I thought it was fantastic. I mean, I was like, that's great. I like how they did this. Really nice transition with the character. Worked out pretty well, and he was portrayed by Chloe Dykstra, who, if the last name is familiar, that's awesome. If not, she did a very good job on Heroes of Cosplay. So, if you get a chance, really great to watch. You can tell it's someone who really, truly does love the world of professional wrestling and has the connections to pull off a very, very, very impressive comedic look at the world of professional wrestling. And if someone says wrestling, it's fake, right? You could totally push this to them and be like, I'm not watching a sport per se. I'm watching characters. If you talk about certain wrestlers, you mentioned The Undertaker, he's a wizard. Technically, he's a necromancer. Bray Wyatt, necromancer / cult leader. I mean, not professional athlete. When people talk about Floyd Mayweather, that's Floyd Mayweather. He doesn't come down to ring dressed like a dragon. He doesn't come down with a guy dressed like a small bull. He doesn't come down and say that he's a matador. He doesn't come out in a giant elaborate headdress and call himself Mil Mascaras. No. Comes out under his real name. Can you be a professional athlete be a professional wrestler? Yes. Are all professional wrestlers athletes? Yes. Are some of them super athletes? Yes. Are they what people would consider to be, if you think UFC, those are two guys who they might throw some gimmickiness into them, but they're going to beat the crap out of each other. Professional wrestling, the gimmick is putting on a highly elaborate, choreographed stunt, for lack of better terminology, and doing it very well with lots of other aspects too. The two guys are fighting, the drama is the fight. In professional wrestling, the drama is all the psychology, the storyline leading into the fight, the storyline that is the fight, the storyline that takes place after the fight. So very, very, very well done film that you can watch in 25 minutes.